Buongiorno. I'm Ciao Daniel from Wines LLC. Today I'm going to talk about a very special, highly allocated wine from Mount Etna in Sicily that we have an allocation of, and possibly the only people in the country. A very small vineyard owned by Firiato. They've found that they have some 150-year-old pre-phylloxera vines. And out of that, they made Signum Etna. That's what they call their Etna Rosso Riserva. That goes back to Latin, and it means the sign of Etna. And you can see it comes in a beautiful box, and on the cover there's a picture of an old vine, and it says Etna DOC Riserva. So the main grapes are Nerello Mascalese, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So we open the box. We have two certificates here, and we have the impressive bottle of Signum Etna. So this makes a wonderful presentation at tableside to bring out the box, open it up, present it to them. And what these certificates are, you'll open for them, is they have two. One is as to the Nerello Mascalese. They went to a university that specializes in this and tested the vines and found out that, sure enough, they were 150 years old and they're pre-phylloxera. Phylloxera is an insect that came from the United States, devastated the vineyards of Europe. But as this insect went up Mount Etna, it didn't survive in these high elevations for some reason. Maybe it was the soil itself. They put it under a microscope and you can see that the volcanic soil of Etna has barbs on it. Maybe that's what kept them out. And they also found interesting, on the other certificate, it'll say, these are in fact mostly Nerello Mascalese. And the reason they wanted to do that, because throughout the world there can be confusion and mistakes made on what the vines are, and particularly when they get older. And they said, these are mostly Nerello Mascalese, but there's a couple other vines there that we can't tell what they are because they're not in the database. They don't match with anything. So they have some unique ancient vines up there that they're cultivating further to see specifically their characteristics. So we have pre-phylloxera 150-year-old vines, a Riserva. So you're going to find this wine is velvety, it's smooth, it's complex with wildflowers, red fruits, and spices. And it's something that your customers are going to particularly like. You know your customers. You have to get somebody that's sophisticated, that wants something special, that's a special occasion. Just mention them something about this Etna Rosso Riserva by Firiato, Signum Etna. We have had an allocation. We sold it all in restaurants of 90 bottles. We have another 90 bottles coming in. So there's not a lot of this. And so we're selling it throughout the state of Ohio. And it's something that you may want to consider. I think it's just a fantastic wine. Thank you very much.